Welcome back to another 2.5 stars. I'm joined by
Jason
and Kelly, or not Kelly,
Erik. You know that you're half dwarf, right?
I think
what if I'm the Brad Pitt of dwarf kind?
Kelly, his wife, fucked it a lot.
What's up, guys? It's Steve. I had hair when I was younger.
Like, watch this, guys. I'm gonna totally make them do it. Oh!
What's up, guys? It's Steve with Hap Gaming, and welcome back to another 2.5 stars. I am joined by
Erik?
Kelly.
and Rick.
this week we watched Sinister, directed by Scott Derrickson, written by Scott Derrickson and C. Robert Cargill, starring Ethan Hawke, Juliette Rylance, and James Ransone. IMDb synopsis: washed up true crime writer Ellison Oswalt finds a box of Super 8 home. God damn, I wrote this wrong. Home movies in his new home that suggests the murder that he is currently researching is the work of a serial killer whose legacy dates back to the 1960s. So what do you guys think? Not about my reading, about everything else. About the movie.
I mean, the way that's described, that could be a great porno.
Just find some home movies in the house.
Yeah, like porno through the ages of like different couples, and they just like 60s banging, 70s banging, 80s banging, 90s banging. You know, and you're just like, what the fuck? God, they do so much different stuff. Then in like the 60s one, the guy's just like high as fuck on something, he's just stumbling around.
He's just fucking a hole in the wall.
God
Yeah.
damn it.
The 70s one is like me out there just hammering some tree.
Drunk
Get
as
after
shit.
it. Yeah, just fucking wasted.
See a couple of bottles of, spent shine are laying around you.
Yeah. Yep.
Do,
Funny.
do you think that the movies will eventually like update like the ghost of like, all right, so we can't find these fucking Super 8 cameras anymore or these projectors anymore. We're gonna have to update, so everything's got to be on VHS or keep going. You hit up Laserdisc or something.
It's just gonna be like a super fucking rare Facebook video that pops up every once in a while.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Be like a subreddit that you have to have like a password or some shit to get into, and then you see all these videos.
Yeah, just like a secret thing there. It'll just like pop up randomly for you, and you'll be able to gain entry into it. And next thing you know, you're gonna want to move out of your house and go to another house where you're gonna get murdered by one of your children. Because
I feel like eventually people just aren't even gonna like. What if this guy didn't know how to run a projector? Like, what if he's just like looking at like, I don't know what the fuck, and like he can't find a YouTube video or some shit. He's like, I don't even like. I'm gonna go look at these things through the thing because I like, or through light because I don't know what the hell's going on.
It would just be like a kid like nowadays like finding something like that and they're just like, what the fuck is this shit? And they're just gonna be like, oh, it looks like fucking me like a weird tape decoration for like a party or some shit, and they start just pulling it off the reel, just fucking it up.
Oh,
like,
streamers?
Yeah, just like, oh, streamer, cool, it's fucking. What if I jump? What if how cool this would be if I just dropped, like one end of this fucking, out the window of the attic, and just. Well, there it goes. The dog's got a hold of it now.
The monster's like, motherfuckers, fucking watch it.
It's pretty funny. I actually imagine Jason being the guy, and then him just finding the shit. And being like, he just is in the attic. He's like, who fucking left this shit in here? And then 10 minutes later, he's burning it. And the monster's like, wait, he didn't see it. Oh, fuck.
He didn't even watch the shit. And it just comes back. And he's just like, who the fuck keeps putting this fucking goddamn stupid shit in my fucking house?
Yeah.
Like, seriously, this is fucking bullshit. Pieces of shit.
I don't know who the fuck is doing this. But they better stop it.
So the only person that has the keys is my fucking landlord. I'm gonna fucking beat the shit out of my landlord. Fucking prick. It's coming to my fucking house looking at this fucking old ass porno in here.
His landlord. Yeah.
So I don't want to watch this fucking home movie porno shit.
Ass. Yeah. He's just like, have you been in my fucking house?
So I gotta say,
then Athena finds it. And then she's just out there lighting it on fire. Jason drives up. He's like, "That's my daughter. Nice."
Nice.
I gotta say, this guy didn't give two shits about his family. Like, you find this these videos up in the attic. So obviously whoever, like in your mind, because you don't know it's supernatural at that point, you know that the family that you're investigating was murdered.
And and the youngest child was taken. Just taken.
So you stay in this house after you watch this video of this family being like, you know, then that the murderer has access to the house somehow. Like maybe he's got keys, or you know the fucking windows don't shut very well or whatever. So he's obviously able to get in. You fucking leave right then. Like that doesn't fucking matter. You have a family. If it's you by yourself, you do what you do, or at least make your family leave.
Wasn't it the fact that he left the house that like initiated the whole thing?
They left the house. What do you mean?
Because every family had found these movies.
Oh yeah. That initiated
moved into the previous house. Watched it, got freaked out, left the house, moved somewhere else, and then that's when
I'm not saying it would have worked out for him. It would have been bad for him, and he would have died.
The whole shit.
What I'm saying is that he doesn't know that at the beginning. All he knows is that somebody has access to the house and left these fucking videos of this family being murdered. After watching the first one, you get your fucking family out of the house. Yeah, he's fucked after that. I'm not saying he's going to survive it, because right then he's dead. But he doesn't know that.
No, obviously not. No. But
granted, that would have been a short movie, but still.
Well, yeah, because I'm pretty sure that's what instigates the whole thing. Is like once they freak out enough to get the fuck out of the house and move away, that's when it happens. Because every single one is in a different house, different location, and that's the whole reason why it waits till they move again.
But we don't know that everybody's freaking out. I mean, at that point, it's just people leaving. Yeah. Like not everybody would have maybe seen the videos and freaked the fuck out. They just moved, and then that's what killed them. Because the sheriff said nobody knew it. Like nobody had heard anything weird was going on.
Yeah,
true. Yeah.
I don't know. I just kind of think like maybe like the other people were just kind of like thought they were just like snuff films, and they just kind of like just fuck this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, because I mean they can obviously also come back. You know, even after you destroy them. You know, so they may have just destroyed them like fuck this shit and just never noticed that they came back up in their fucking attic. You know what I mean? After they watched it, you know, I think you would have to actually watch one of them to initiate the whole thing. Like if you just like did it, you know, like you're saying, like what Jason would do, just fucking burnt the fucking shit. Like I don't think it would you know initiate the demon coming in, because like when he looks at the film, he's pretty much he's opening up Bagul's portal to our realm. That's what he's doing. Like he's pretty much now marked himself and his family as his next target and opened the portal up to his world. So like once you watch the film, because that's how they're saying, like that's why all those pictures and shit were burned, because they believe that you know opened a portal that he can travel between.
But apparently when they burned the pictures, it all worked, but it doesn't work for us.
Well, it obviously didn't, because those things were still fucking bringing him about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So. You know, you have to kind of completely destroy it, and also, like I said, like it appears that he has the ability to just bring that shit right back.
But the professor said they were hard to find.
Yeah. So,
like, whatever they had destroyed in the past, it would be.
Yeah.
Obviously, there isn't as many as there might have been.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, or people just didn't find it, I guess.
Yeah, or maybe just
on some
whatever.
Boat
you know, it's like as long as they have a certain amount of this shit out there, it's all that matters. You know, and then he's got into the advent of new technology. He's like, well, hey, I need to fucking switch, from these fucking pictures to, this fucking film shit, and so then he went to the film shit, like I was also saying, like, like nowadays, he'd have to use some like, subreddit or, some fucking obscure YouTube video.
It'll just be a thumb drive you find there, like somewhere.
Exactly. People are like, oh, cool, fucking back alley porn. You know what I mean? They're going to go check it out. And then it's just going to be that shit. And they're going to be super disappointed with their cock out. And then fucking Bagul is just going to see some fucking kid there fucking like ready to just crank one out. And just be like, I've cranked it to worse and just do it anyways. Because I mean, it's a fucking teenager. That's just what they're going to do. And then Bagul's like,
they're definitely going to make a comment like, hey, you want to give this a try?
Yeah. And then it's just,
get out of here, you weird clown fuck.
Exactly. And at that point, Bagul is just going to be like, fucking kids these days, I can't even fucking relate to them. It's like, honestly, I don't even want these nasty kids' souls anymore. Fuck this shit. And then he's just gonna go off and have a new target after that.
He just walks away, shaking his head. Man, kids suck these days.
God damn, kids fucking ruin everything. Fucking god damn it. Fucking cancel culture bullshit. Canceling Bagul. You cancel Bagul.
Kids, yeah. Man, you kids suck ass. Kids are like, what? What are you talking about, bro? We're awesome.
Pretty much. Fucking YOLO!
I gotta say, there's the part when he's in the attic, right? And then there's the kid sitting there, and they turn and look at him, and then Bagul sticks his head down. That guy would have been fucked if my brother was the one in the attic. Robert would have just jackhammered that guy's face, and that guy would have been like, "What the fuck?" And then the second part is like, after you find out that the kids are doing it, how do you not have your daughter on like 24/7 like watch and lockdown?
Yeah.
I mean, he knew it was the kids.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Oh, my daughter wouldn't do that. There's no such thing as like some weird magical shit."
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, my daughter's totally normal. You know, she fucking paints and draws on the fucking walls and shit because she's such a talented artist. You know,
Right.
like, she's totally normal, so she would never do that to me.
Well, and
I was
already.
telling Eric,
Go
all
ahead.
you gotta do is just take away like crayons and markers and everything from your kids.
No, legit, yeah.
Drawing's not allowed in this house. And then
Yeah.
And then already her drawings are a little creepy, you know.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
The rain
No,
and
the blue
horses
one
and
with the raining on the unicorn was pretty cool.
okay.
So like, okay, so like, my also thought like in a lot of these movies like this, where like it's like the whole like supernatural thing, right? So like once you find out, like, and you have like you're pretty much like 100% positive now that this is some straight out supernatural fucking bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, you're not just dealing with some normal fucking crazy shit. You're like, okay, like I birthed these fucking movies, they're fucking back again. There's no fucking possible chance that could ever fucking happen. This I'm seeing this fucking demon thing actually. Like, this is some straight out supernatural fucking shit. Why wouldn't you just immediately be like, you know what? I'm going to a fucking Catholic fucking church. I don't care if I get fucking diddled. All right? Like, I haven't been in one since I was a little boy for good reasons, okay? But now I'm going back to a Catholic fucking church. I'm going to get a goddamn priest. We're going to have fucking full-on exorcisms, fucking cleansings, fucking lock down this fucking shit now. Like, why wouldn't you just go and do that? Like, just like immediately be like, this is some supernatural shit. Yeah, my family's going to think I'm fucking crazy. I don't give a fuck. Like, we're going here. At the very fucking least, I'm not going to fucking die. Like, okay, I'm going to the fucking goddamn church. Like, fuck y'all. like, why would you just immediately do that? Like, once you're 100% sure it's supernatural, just fucking like, fuck it, I'm going to a church. You know? Just immediately. That just seems like just the move you should take. You know?
The one thing I keep thinking of is like, if that shit would have been in my attic, I don't think I'd have ever even noticed it. And then I'm pretty lazy. The odds of me getting it out and being like, okay, I'm going to get it out now. Ooh, no. It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be like, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Not to mention Kelly's just going to be there and she's going to be like, look, it's either one of two things. It's either fucking porn of your grandparents or it's some fucking creepy shit. Either which, we don't need to see that. Put it away.
I don't know. I love old stuff so much that I would.
You might risk it. You might risk creepy shit or old people porn.
Well, my mind wouldn't think that way. I don't know. I'd probably lean more towards the creepy thing. I don't think it'd be like, I don't know.
Really, Kelly? After all these years, Eric has had no influence on you in that manner. I'm surprised, honestly. Like, I'm really surprised. Surprised Eric would have influenced you at least a little bit in that manner.
No. I gotta say though, the movie, the ending and stuff, I was like, that's it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
it kind of
done
just
now?
like to me seemed like, okay, like shit, like we're kind of running out of budget, like we just need to fucking wrap this up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was like the guy ran out of paper and he's like, fuck, I'll just end it, fuck it.
Right.
Well, they left
No.
it very open for a sequel, which obviously they did. So maybe that's just why.
Yeah,
it was,
apparently there's a fucking
Because it
Sinister
was left,
too.
you know, yeah, that the film's left in the house again. Somebody's gonna come across it. That just,
Mhm.
I mean, I thought it was. I mean, knowing that there was a second one, if I knew there wasn't a second one, I'd be like, oh well, they're still setting it up because it's just gonna continue because this is decades in the making.
Yeah.
And like my thoughts, okay, so obviously there's some like gaps in the timeline. So like from the 70s to whatever to the next house or whatever. Did they just not have kids move in there, or because that's how he was able to?
Wasn't that? Well, no, the house wasn't vacant for very long. Was it? It was only a few months.
Yeah, it was pretty quick after that family died.
Yeah,
that they moved in.
Yeah.
I mean, what's funny is it also proves once again that being a hard ass actually is a benefit to everybody.
Hmm.
Like, let's say that's my family's house, right? You think my dad's moving out of that motherfucker? Hell no. He's not moving out of that. He's gonna be like, I don't give a fuck if somebody died. You suck it up. You're fine. Did you die here? Well, you will if you don't shut the fuck up. Enough of that. Nobody wants to listen to that shit. You're fine. And you know what? The monster would be like, wait, why aren't they moving? Because we'll have to ramp up the scariness. And then, like, have a dog for crying out loud.
Uh-huh.
Like, dude, dogs help.
Except for in Conjuring 2 when it becomes a monster. And Amityville Horror where it dies.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, it did die in that, but still, that's,
Yeah.
And in Signs, when the kid
Signs, yeah.
I don't know if Sinister 2 is going to be very good. I just kind of read its little synopsis, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I looked at the, the cast, and just because I didn't recognize anybody doesn't mean...
No, like, I read the synopsis, and it just seems like the movie, like, the next one, much like this one, is, like, left like wide fucking open without an actual conclusion. Like this one kind of concluded, you know what I mean? They just kind of hurried it up. That synopsis just sounded like this is like it's just left open. Like there's no real conclusion to the whole fucking thing at all. I'm like, what the fuck? Well, summary. I didn't read the synopsis.
Yeah,
that's way too fucking much to read. Okay, don't show them your butthole. People don't want to see your butthole.
The cat. My butthole.
That's what she was doing.
That's for your OnlyFans, cat. Come on.
Yeah, come on. Okay. I know we're slacking on getting your OnlyFans account going on. Okay, but goddamn, like,
cat's just like.
It's not what we're fucking doing here.
Don't turn it up.
Told you not to give her that goddamn catnip, Steven.
Let's see. Yeah. So, I
don't know. I mean, I guess there was. I mean, for what it was, I mean, there was some creepy fucking shit in this movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but not creepy enough for me to do an actual scream. So
no. But there was just some just weird, creepy, like what the fuck kind of shit. You know what I mean? Like so.
Yeah.
There definitely was some of that.
Don't get me wrong. I totally had the blanket up to my mouth and ready for a scream. I was really trying to look in the background for more stuff. Like I was like, okay, it's so dark in that fucking house. Pardon my French, but I mean, yes, I know it's a scary movie, but I mean, he comes out of his room and it's like, oh, it's daylight. It's like, well, why don't you have a little bit more light in this hallway? Like, what the hell is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Fucking lighting.
That's like my house when we're not podcasting because I definitely all the lights will be off in about an hour. So, but he's got a family there, so I feel like the lights should probably be on a little bit more, right?
Maybe he's really just trying to save the money. Like that's why they moved in that house in the first place.
So poor, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he goes back to the other house, that fucking house is huge. It's like, geez, man. No wonder you have to move.
Yeah. And then, he died.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
God, man, spoilers.
I mean, at some point, I don't know why he wouldn't have just been like, I'm not leaving. Fuck you. Like, nothing ever actually happened to anybody when they were at the one house. That guy's not going to break his pattern.
Yeah. I mean, nothing physical happened, anything. But it was just more the creepy ghost children coming around. So.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you just pay me $50 and I'll wet myself down and take care of it.
We just got to go in there with the special sauce. What would we decide to call that? We had a name for it. Came up with it on the podcast or the stream.
Yeah, I don't remember what it is now.
Get Eric's sauce as well as the hot sauce, and I'll bless
God.
it, and we'll toss it around. Those ghosts will be gone. There won't
The
be
house is
nothing.
gonna fucking reek.
Pour it all over those fucking
It's like,
movies.
you're
Those
not-
movies aren't going to exist anymore.
You're not gonna have ghosts, but you're never gonna get that smell out. That's the reason why the ghost goes away. It just smells. It's like just starts to gag. It's like, oh god, what the oh god, what the fuck?
What you doing here, bro? What
God
the heck?
damn it!
What's wrong with this guy?
Uh-huh.
God damn.
Like fucking gag a shit demon from fucking Dogma.
That'd be gross. You know those things would stink so bad.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh my god. Now my guts are like, oh. I mean, you know, it's gonna stink. It's just gonna stink so bad. I can't even like. No. No. It's literally a demon of poop.
Yeah.
It's made of poop, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so stinky.
Okay, well now here's one of the things though about that poop demon though too, right? Is that poop demon is not going to work on everyone. There are some fucked up people out there.
Oh
Okay?
my god! 2 girls, 1 cup.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Ew.
saying. Like,
Over there, just like, oh, I love you. Oh, and the poop demon's like, get away from me, you freak.
no, yeah, yeah. Like, so like, if you ever encounter a poop demon, you got to go find someone with a poop fetish, and then just like set them loose on it. I mean, you're gonna have a fucking hell of a mess, and you'll probably want to move to the house anyways because, I mean, you're not gonna want to clean that up. But at least to be able to, you know, gross out the poop demon enough that he's gonna think twice before he fucking comes back. You know, he's gonna stay down the fucking shitter for quite some time before he wants to venture back up.
Yeah. So, what do you guys think about this? Was more like the more scary part, like the fact that you've seen it and now like there's this inevitable thing that's going to happen, right? Which is like the worst case scenario. It kind of sounded like that guy could just drag one of you or your kids into the fucking movie.
Yeah, into the
right?
movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and then like he kept showing up and doing stuff, and that shit sucks. So you got to wonder, like, what the fuck is he gonna do? You know,
I feel like it'd be pretty fucking scary if you knew that the moment you move, that's when everything went down, and there probably isn't much you can do about it, or you're constantly on guard, kind of stuff. So,
oh yeah,
that would be like
just like we have to keep this house in perfect order. Have to pay the taxes always. Yeah. We cannot fucking leave.
We protect this house if there's a fire or earthquake or whatever.
Everything. All right. If it burns down, we're still fucking living here. You're not fucking moving.
Because I mean, eventually, right? You'll just get used to the creepy shit happening in the house, right? I would assume.
Yeah, you wake up in the morning, you're sleepy-eyed, you have your cup of coffee, and you see one of the children. You're like, "Hey, you know, how's it going? Good morning. How'd you sleep? Oh wait, you did it because you're dead. Okay."
So it's like, how many times do I tell you to quit wiping your fucking nose on the goddamn couch? Little fucking goddamn fucking piece of shit. Fuck out of her. Your fucking parents suck. They fucking deserve to have you kill them. And look at this, you fucking no manners. Piece of shit fucking kid.
Why did he like drink anything, you know, without paying it? What the hell's wrong with this guy?
Yeah. I mean, there was obviously something in it. You look down at it and it's like some weird green shit in there or whatever. So.
Yeah, what was that? That was weird.
I think it was that fucking Bagul's blood or some shit. So apparently Bagul can fucking roofie whoever the hell he wants.
Little drop of his blood.
Yeah, I just
the girl put the note in there. I mean, you don't not look at your drink. You have a teenage boy there. Okay?
You know, the guy also the mom said that he was very particular about his coffee too. He didn't fucking notice that. If he was very particular about his coffee, then he would have noticed it.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have smelled the same. It wouldn't have tasted the same. Come on.
Yeah, he's full of shit.
Mm-hmm. The texture, like the consistency of it would have been different probably.
He just says he's particular so that they make it, you know, make some expensive shit and then he doesn't have to worry about going to the fucking Starbucks or some shit.
Exactly.
He's fancy, okay?
He's just like, where's my coffee, bitch? There's no way that lady would put up with any of that.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
How was that story not like national news? Like, wouldn't somebody have known about that?
No,
Or
yeah.
are they like covering that up? I feel like that would have been on the news somewhere, especially for a family
yeah.
that follows crime
Family?
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Family, dude.
so
Yeah.
the wife should have known, and then if they would have shown any kind of pictures of, because usually they stand up, the reporters are going to stand outside the house, so she's going to see the report of the reporter standing outside the house and all that stuff. So there's no way she didn't know that was the play. I mean, obviously in the movie she didn't, but that's not reasonable. It's not real. Because come on, that shit would not have gone without being on national news.
Yeah, because it's one thing, say an intruder comes in your house and you shoot him to protect your family. That's not going to make the news because someone died in that house like that way, right?
Yeah.
But with 4 hangings of a family, like that's like what? Like these are all weird like things.
No, yeah, just everything that's going on would have fucking. I mean, like every single one of the fucking killings would have been fucking like national fucking news. It's just.
Yeah. Oh, that lawnmower one. Oh my god! Like, so I seen the lawnmower walking towards, and I didn't see the part like right before that, so I didn't know they were laying down or whatever. And Eric's like, "They're gonna get the lawnmower." Like, what do you mean? Like, I wasn't picturing that. I thought they were inside or whatever. I'm like, no. I thought when you said that, I thought the dude was gonna swing the running lawnmower.
Just fucking just hucking at him.
Yeah. So I thought, like, wait, what? He's gonna lift that up and do that? I'm like, what? And then once I seen him lay down, I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, I knew exactly. I mean, the thing is, like, that's a stout ass kid doing that. That's a stout kid. That shit's not easy to do.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Yeah, so it looks like the detectives or the deputies in the next movie.
Yeah, no, it's the deputy's the one who's going around trying to fucking end this shit. And then it just kind of just goes and just from what I read, just kind of like it ends like open, like no real fucking end to it.
Probably wanted a third one, didn't happen.
Yeah, probably, and it's like, dude, you should have just made at least a decent fucking ending. I mean, I don't know yet if it was it or not, but to me, it kind of seems like it's definitely not, a decent ending from what I read. So.
Because I can't think of the movie offhand what it is, but the one before that ended where you thought it was over, like it was like you got answers and whatnot, and then the way they dug it back up for the sequel after X amount of years, was not your normal. Like, I don't know, what movie am I thinking of, dude? But it was like you don't have to make it so clear cut and dry that there's gonna be a sequel. They made it work.
No, yeah. I mean, that's kind of I mean, like that's kind of just like how like it needs to be. I mean, like end your movie to where like it can end on that note if need be. You know what I mean? Like sure, like you can leave some things where like you can make it a little easier for yourself if you're gonna have a sequel, but don't just automatically like unless it's already in fucking writing and the money's already there. Don't set it up for a sequel. Prepare for it to just be a standalone type of deal there. And it's like, all right, this is what it is. Like, and if we can bring it back for something, like we've kind of, shoot in a couple little things there to help, bring it back to where it's, understandable that it's coming back, like, but don't just be like, oh, well, we're just going to leave it open for a sequel that we're not guaranteed and just not really end it. So here you go. That just seems fucking stupid. But, and this here was just like shoving it down your fucking throat that there's going to be a sequel.
Well, I don't know. I think the ending of this was fine. I mean, it was, it didn't necessarily have to have a sequel.
No,
we knew,
okay.
We knew it was probably carry on, but
yeah, I mean, so one thing that always gets me is they did that typical fucking trope they always do, where the fucking demon thing fucking like zooms up on the camera at the last fucking screen there, trying to give you a jump scare. I'm like, bro. Like, I was expecting this when I fucking started watching the movie, that the last scene was going to be this fucking demon fucking thing coming up. Like, why are you using the same trope that's used in every single fucking type of movie like this? Like,
I will say that worked in Paranormal Activity.
Yeah, a little bit.
That one got me.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think what is the end of that? They're like staring at the TV screen, and then the guy gets thrown across the room or some shit. And
And then it just kind of comes up.
Yeah, that was the girl, the lady.
Yeah.
That comes up, but
Doing the weird little
Katie,
crab
yeah.
walk thing.
yeah, that one
After
got
she
me because
killed
I was
her
like, I got close
boyfriend.
to the TV and shit. Like, I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Am I missing something? I looking around, and then bam, it happens. I fucking jump back. So hard.
Which is what they're trying to get you to do.
Yeah.
God
Um.
damn it.
Well, that brings up the question from last week. What is your guys' like? What's the scariest new horror movie, like the out of the new stuff that's been coming out to you?
Oh yeah. So I'll answer it first. I already thought about this quite a bit. Mine's
that's-
probably Insidious, or I mean, I think I said except The Conjuring.
Yeah, except The Conjuring. Yeah.
Yeah, because The Conjuring, I think we could all agree, is probably the scariest one.
That just kind of sets
By
the
a-
fucking
Oh.
standard right there.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
by
that's-
like a country mile. So
yeah.
Yeah.
That just sort of sets the standard.
you
So
know.
Insidious for Eric.
Yeah, for sure. That movie was, I think, Kelly, didn't we see that in the theater?
We did.
Yeah,
That's
that
when
fucking. I mean,
Robert
that's
went up to
fucking-
go to the bathroom when the demon was in the kitchen.
Oh God, where it like goes around the corner and then the dude's the fucking demon's face is right there, and you know
Yeah.
you've never seen it before. It's like not as scary the second time you see it because it's like oh, he's right there. But they do
Yeah.
such a good job of doing it very fast and having
Yeah.
it look so like.
Oh,
What
no,
the fuck
yeah.
is that? And
Yeah.
You're just like, oh God,
Oh yeah.
you know.
Yeah,
He's just,
well, like in that scene is like you make eye contact with him, and you're like, oh hell no,
Yeah.
yeah.
you know.
Yeah. So I mean,
'Cause
like,
the eyes stayed up so much.
I mean, like next to Insidious. I mean, because Insidious would definitely be like one of my first choices. Honestly, I would say, I mean, the Babadook was pretty fucking damn good. Like that definitely had its fucking moments.
Yeah.
I can't remember that. I know we watched it for a podcast. I know I chose it. I can't remember it too much.
It's a fucking creepy ass fucking movie.
Is that the
Yeah.
one with the mirror? Or am I? No, that's
No.
a different one. You know, they've had quite a few that were like, if The Conjuring and Insidious didn't exist, those would be like
The
top
top.
shelf.
Yeah.
Like the mirror one, was that like oubliette? No, that's the wrong word.
Oh, that's sort of the
There was one there that was kind of
Oculus.
Oculus.
Yeah.
Yeah, Oculus was pretty good there.
That one was not too bad.
No, yeah, that was also a really good one.
Yeah, that was pretty creepy. I think for me it would be Insidious or Paranormal Activity. The Paranormal Activity movies I think do a good job.
Yeah,
The
for
first
sure.
like 3 are really fucking good and fucking
No,
nice
yeah,
and scary. So.
yeah, no, yeah, they definitely are. It's they fucking they're not something I will just watch just for fucking shits and giggles. That's for damn sure.
Well, I think Paranormal Activity 2 was the one because that's the one where at the end the girl comes up and snaps the guy's neck, right?
Yeah, like
That
he's
made
lying on the
me
couch, just-
never want to put my chair anywhere
yeah.
in the open.
No,
I will
yeah.
not put a fucking
Yes.
couch
Yeah.
or something where somebody can walk behind
Yeah.
me. Just won't happen
And like
anymore.
honestly, like I'm actually quite glad that our basement entrance is outside. Like I don't want a basement entrance inside my house. I want that bitch outside.
Yeah.
Keep it out there. If we're gonna enter the basement, we have to go outside to enter the basement. Anything that's in the basement that wants to get out has to go outside before it can get back inside the house. Okay? Like fuck the basement like inside the house shit. Like no, that's just too fucking creepy. Basements are
That's
just
funny
creepy
that-
as is. Why does
Basement's
everyone always
just
gotta do
like-
creepy shit in the basement, dude?
It's just where creepy shit
I
happens,
don't
man.
know.
I
Yeah.
mean, like, why not do it like out on like the fucking like back patio or some shit like that? You know, like you know, like I mean, like why not let you know, like out back in your greenhouse garden, like nursery with like a bunch of beautiful flowers around, like go do your creepy shit out there. You know, it's I mean, you know, just come on, people.
What about you, Kelly?
Well, honestly, I can't really think of too many like big ones like that really made a big like scare because like Insidious, yes, Conjuring, of course, that we can't choose that one because that's like whatever. But
That's the standard.
I can't really think of anything that really pops out that's like because I've seen a lot of lame ones, so like that's mostly in my head right now. Is lame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the way the Conjuring has like the of course, like with the nun involved and
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's like movies. Well, like, oh, I guess those aren't newer movies though, like modern, how like Ring and shit like that.
Yeah, those are what, early 2000s.
Yeah.
The Ring was pretty good.
It was. It was.
Yeah,
that
no,
creepy,
The Ring was definitely one of those like
creepy Japanese girl coming out
yeah,
of the
like
well.
I mean, like it was like the beginning of that like really like just like eerie, creepy style of shit. You know what I mean? Like it just
Yeah.
it just unnerves you. You know what I mean? Which I mean, honestly, a lot of times like I think just like having like a horror movie like do that to you instead of just doing the jump scares where it just unnerves you throughout the entire fucking thing.
Yeah,
I think is better than the jump scare. I think it makes just for a better movie and it's just more suspenseful because you're just sitting there the entire time just going like, what the fuck?
Yeah, cause those kind of movies make me afterwards. It takes me a long time to wind down.
No, yeah, it does.
I have to watch several episodes of Full House or whatever my happy thoughts is, where I'm not thinking about it. I don't want to move. I don't want to go to the bathroom. I just like to sit down and just, get that thoughts in my head.
Yeah, no, you need a bit of a brain cleanser there.
Well, I think that's what Conjuring does really well. That's why I think all of us really enjoyed that one.
It's got that suspenseful,
scared,
creepy
especially the first time.
Shit in it. It's not just all jump scares. It's just unnerving when you watch it.
Yeah, and it has like a slow buildup, but not slow like, fuck, when's this movie gonna start? It like creepy shit happens to that whole thing, and you're just on edge the whole time for something to happen.
Worse, and you're like, fuck, when's it gonna happen? When's it gonna happen?
And honestly, I feel like that's kind of what the other Conjuring movies are missing. Is it doesn't really have that
suspenseful buildup.
Yeah, and it's just I don't know. I think that's the other ones are good. They don't have that buildup like the first one did. So, but I think Insidious does a pretty good job with that, and so did Paranormal Activity. So
yeah.
So thanks to a Google search real quick of the horror movies from like the last 10 years, I just wanted to refresh my brain. If you guys have watched Hereditary, it's actually pretty good. It was.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That was pretty good.
I haven't watched it, but I hear it was pretty scary.
And what's that one about?
Yes, I've seen it once, and I the picture I'm seeing right now, I'm like, oh yeah. What is it about, Eric? Can you do a good job of?
Yeah. So what it's about is there's like a family, and they're living in this house, and they have a daughter, right? And the daughter, has got something like a little bit off with her.
Okay.
And she's kind of psychic, or is she what?
Something. Anyway, so then it turns out that the family has a history that only. So what happens is that what starts the show off is, the woman. Oh my God, I'm blanking on her name.
My favorite actress,
Toni Collette.
Yeah,
Yes.
Toni Collette's mom dies. And then they start finding out about what she's been up to.
The mom?
And yeah, the mom.
Okay.
And it is like berserk.
Yeah.
So,
We'll have to throw that on the list for next year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And it's not like even though it says like family in the house and everything, it's not like another Conjuring. It's a whole different like
Yeah.
Yeah.
A whole another like what the fuck.
Yeah.
It is completely different. You're just like,
Yes.
what the fuck? You spend the whole time like, why is this even happening? So they do a pretty good job of that. I really like that movie.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
What is this movie?
Oh, what was that one with the two mother or mama? That was creepy.
Oh yeah.
I think it was called
Yeah.
like Mama or something.
Wasn't
like
that the one with the kids that
Yeah.
were
They're raised out in the woods by the fucking demon thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Like out in
weird.
like weird cabin shit way in the fuck out there.
Mhm.
That weird, crazy fucking like feral little girl.
Yes. Yeah.
It's all like, Mom's gonna get you or some shit.
Ugh.
Yeah. Like it
Hell
was,
no.
Yeah, no, yeah. It's that one's just what the fuck. It's like some like witch
Yeah.
fucking demon thing out in the fucking way out in the fucking woods or some shit. That,
This is from the guy that made the It movies.
yeah.
Oh. Yeah, it's one of
Scary.
my one and done ones. Like I don't I don't care to see that one again.
No, yeah. It,
I mean,
that was,
not like I care to see Insidious or Conjuring again.
yeah.
You know, I really don't. But
So, okay, so like everyone always like says like the Blair Witch was like such like a good creepy movie, all this kind of stuff. Like honestly, I have such a hard time even fucking like following that movie, let alone getting into it. It's just I'm just like, okay, they're running around the woods, running around the woods. Okay, they saw some fucking weird shit. Okay, they're running around the woods, running around the woods. Okay, now they're in a basement and some dude's standing in the corner and some dude over there dead. Oh, okay, like, and now that
I
person
think because
falls
you don't
down, now it's
actually
over.
see, you don't actually see what.
Well, no, you
kills them,
don't. But
right?
it's also
Or-
just like I don't know. Like it was like that movie that made the whole like shaky cam fucking thing like like big.
Yeah,
And
found footage. Right?
yeah, and I was not a big fan of that. I was like, dude, just what the fuck ever. Like that's just stupid. Like I don't need to see this. Like it's just shaking around everywhere. I can't see fucking anything.
Well,
Like-
I think the big thing with that one, and it loses its effect, especially nowadays when we've had so many found footage movies and things,
No,
is
yeah.
that it was actors that nobody knew who the hell these people were. This is like made
yeah.
on like like fucking less than like $1,000 budget. I don't know what the fuck the budget was, but it was really low. And
Yeah.
then if you looked any of this stuff up, nobody like I think they even set up like some good like viral marketing campaign stuff, like some AR stuff. So if you like looked shit up, you'd find stuff about Blair Witch. And then the fact that nobody like knew who these people were or where they went, like you couldn't find anything on them at all.
Well, yeah,
So,
like there was actually
because
like
that was,
what was it like? The parents of the actors were getting like letters of condolence
yeah.
for their for the children like being pretty much killed out in the woods by something.
Oh yeah.
Like people like
Yeah.
legit thought this was actual like found footage, like this was actually happened. And these kids went out in these fucking woods and got fucking massacred, and then someone found the footage and released it for the public to view on a movie for whatever fucking reason. And so people were like freaking the fuck out. Like I guess they're like they actually had to like police were actually called out to like actually confirm that the actors were actually still alive and like not harmed or anything like that. And also I remember reading something like the actors in that movie like had to frequently like take breaks and walk off the set and just would like have total fucking freak out breakdowns because it was all method acting. Like it was all just being done like on the spot. Like they were being let out there without knowing what was going to happen next.
Well, and I heard
Like-
that whole map scene where they lose the map.
Yeah,
I think the director
Yes.
actually like took the map and
He
like
did.
hit it.
he did.
And then just
so
had
them
them,
like getting
like,
lost.
continue to,
They
like,
legit got
yeah.
lost. Like when they were freaking out that they were lost, like
Wow.
they were legitimately freaked the fuck out because they were lost. Like they they legit were lost and they had no idea they were that was all real. Like they were legit freaking the fuck out. Like and
Were they
that
legit
was
blaming
all
the other
real.
person for losing?
Yeah.
They were.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, they thought
Huh.
that because they were like, you were in charge of this. Where the hell is it? You know?
No, yeah.
And-
So like they were kept out of the loop of a lot of shit that happened to them
Oh.
to make it easier for them to make it real. So a lot of the reactions in this movie, I mean, in the Blair Witch, like were actual like real legitimate reactions. It wasn't acting. Like they were actually freaking the fuck out, which I give them props for. You know, I mean that's fucking cool. You know, figuring out shit. That's how you fucking did that. You know, it's just. I mean, I guess the stress that it put on all the actors was just horrendous, and like they frequently just had breakdowns and they had to stop filming because it was just too much for them.
Hey Ricky, that video game's really fucking scary too.
Another Blair. Oh, I know. I remember you. I fucking playing that shit.
game?
Yeah, there's a Blair Witch game.
Basically, you walk around
weird.
with a camera, but you have like weird abilities. Like you can change the environment around you if you find a different tape, and like you can make shit happen. So like you're videotaping, and then you're like in some construction yard or whatever, and the crane has like a block in your way or some shit. This big fucking like cinder, not cinder,
Then you
but
can check your videotape and the
thing.
block wasn't there.
Yeah.
And like merge that reality.
And then the reality changes, and then you can walk through it. But then there's these fucking shadow monsters that chase after you, and you have to like shine your flashlight at them and stop them from getting you because you don't have any weapons, and you're like some sheriff looking for this little kid. So you walk out into the woods, and you're just kind of going and going, and you notice it starts getting darker and darker, and you're like, "Well, fuck, I'm gonna get back to the car." And you turn around and start walking back to the car, but you can't get back to the car
You can't
because the
get out of
terrain
woods.
changes on you,
Yeah,
and you
like-
can't find
like-
your way back.
Oh
Like
no.
yeah. Yeah,
No,
it's,
thank you.
Yeah, no, yeah, I was watching Steven play quite a bit of that. That game's fucked.
Steve, were there similarities from that game and Slenderman?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Oh,
it
God,
was,
yeah.
I can kind of picture like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, at least this one didn't bug out on me though. So,
No, yeah,
like Slenderman
that's-
did.
I mean, Steven bugged out a bit,
Oh.
but that's just because the game, I feel, did a really good job.
Yeah, it was.
Like,
pretty
wasn't there
universal, so-
like you would try like using your cell phone to call out and the thing would just like answer and start fucking with you?
Yeah, so you'd find like flyers out in the woods or something like that might have things. Or you'd find like where the sheriff was, because the I think the sheriff went out and went missing also, or somebody went missing.
Yeah.
And you find like his stuff, like his badge and stuff. And I think there might be a phone number on something. So if you pick it up and like dial the phone number, then somebody will answer, but then they're just fucking with you on the phone, or you just can't get out at all. So
Yeah.
like you call and it just doesn't dial
it's
through.
like you
so.
sat there and like you thought you talked to someone, then like you meet up with someone or you get a hold of them finally, and they're like, no, like you've been fucking gone for like 2 fucking weeks. Like, where the fuck have you been? And all this kind of shit like that. Like, so yeah, it's the game definitely fucks with you. Like, not like fucking that Metal Gear Solid game did on the PS. Was it PS or PS2?
It was PlayStation.
It was a PlayStation. Yeah. That Metal Gear Solid game fucked with you hardcore. Like,
yeah, but that wasn't scary. That wasn't like this.
No,
so.
but it was still just fucking like, what the fuck? It's controlling my goddamn console. Like, it just turned my console off. What the fuck? Like, you know how hard it is to get the son of a bitch to start up without it fucking like going like, it can't read the disc. Going, son of a bitch. Like, and then that just restart it.
Part in Metal Gear Solid. Are you talking about the part with that? What the hell is that guy's name? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I could do that part. I could make the bar. Because what did it do? It would like decrease, or do you guys remember exactly what happened?
So when you went through, he would do shit like it would read your game files if you had any Konami games. It would read off that stuff. It would turn your console off. You wouldn't be able to control. Your guy wouldn't move correctly on your controller.
Yeah, like the controls would be
like
reversed or randomized.
Your health would be weird. It would like say you were dying or whatever, and you weren't.
Yeah, if you try to contact someone out, like you couldn't, or it'd say some weird shit.
Yeah, if you used your codec,
it
would be Psycho Mantis fucking with you the whole time and stuff. And then all you had to do was just switch the controllers to the second spot, and you were good.
And then it can't read your movement, because that's what you have to do to fight him. Is you have to have your control in the second player, and then he can't anticipate your movement.
Yeah, because he would move out of your shot or your hit if you didn't switch the controller.
Yeah, so you would.
Was there a guy in that game that you had to like jackhammer a button to fill up a bar or keep it from getting full?
That was in the second one.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking of. Okay.
Yeah, that was when you were getting tortured in the second one.
Yeah, because I remember I could make the bar just go backwards.
Yeah.
Like Robert was yelling at me, "Hey, come in here and help me do this," and he was almost dead, and I'm like, ah! And then the thing was like, bam, full. I'm like, look at that. They say all that time in the bathroom is a complete waste of time.
God damn
Obviously
it.
not.
He's like, speaking of which, I'm gonna be in the bathroom for the next 30 minutes. Don't disturb me.
Yeah. So it was pretty funny. I don't know. I thought that was pretty cool.
No, yeah, like how they just do that. I mean, like, now
back in the
it
day.
sucks that like that doesn't really happen with the other games anymore. You know what I mean? It's like
No.
it's like that should totally be a feature that should have just been introduced to like a bunch of other games. Like so many of other ones out there would have been like so much more just creepier and just better, in my opinion, if they would have like used that tactic to like fuck with you. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's obviously smart enough to do this. Let it fuck with the player. It's going to make the game better.
There's a couple of games that from Devolver Digital. One of them, Inscription, and another one, Pony Island, that you play through it and it's not the game that you think it is. It fucks with you pretty good on some of that stuff, but it doesn't do like the, turning the game off on you.
Yeah, and then you turn it back on, it just immediately turns right fucking back on, no problems, you're right where you were, like no startup, no nothing. It was just click, boom, and just back on. You're like, what the fuck? Like, how did you even fucking hijack the fucking box to turn it to at least make it look like the console was turned off until I hit the fucking power button again?
Oh, I played a game called Hacknet, and that one, in one of the parts, somebody erases your whole shit, and it actually like closes the game down, and you have to go find the file in your actual files
Oh, what
and
the fuck?
change the stuff in it, like change like similar to what you have to do in Minecraft to get multiplayer to work, like a server to work.
Yeah.
You have to like change some of the stuff in the some of the code or whatever
README file, the save file.
and you change that, and then you can load the game back up, because if you don't change it, then you try to load the game, it just crashes back to the desktop.
What the fuck?
So, and then once you do that, you start right back
Nuts.
where you were. It was pretty cool.
That's fucking nuts.
That is like, that's fucking berserk.
No, you see, like, and that's the kind of shit I'm talking about. Like I wish more games did shit like that. You know, like just went off and just fucked with you. I mean, if you're doing some kind of suspenseful, like thriller horror game or whatever it is, like make the thing fuck with your console. Like make it fuck with you. Like just do it. It's gonna be fucking great. Like people are gonna freak the fuck out and be like, what the fuck? And it's gonna, like, unless you realize it's the game doing it, like, oh, this is what I have to do. This is actually part of the game. Like they're gonna love it that much fucking more, because they're like, holy fucking shit. I don't know. I mean, I just think it's a huge missed opportunity for a lot of games out there to fucking, you know, do shit like that to the players. You know?
Yeah, no shit.
I mean, you know, like maybe like in one of the games, like, you know, when you fight a boss battle, you know, like maybe like, you know, if you're just like pwning the boss too easily, the boss just rage quits and your game turns off. You're like, what the fuck? Like, and you come back and like you fight the boss again. Now the boss has like a new piece of armor or weapon on him, like make him more powerful. And he's like, you know, full on tells you like, you won't beat me again this time or some shit like that. And then, you know, like it just kind of goes off on like that, where you like keep on like reloading the fucking game until eventually you could actually beat the motherfucker until he quits rage quitting. Like, you know, I mean, that would be fucking hilarious. I think that'd be fucking badass to do that. You know, it's
Oh my god.
I
You're
mean,
just like hiring Jason to write the AI.
no, legit. I mean, like just full on. Like, I mean, like,
bullshit.
but okay. But if you were playing a game and it did that to you, would you not be like, holy fucking shit, that's fucking hilarious, that's fucking awesome? Like, would
The
you not
first
just be like,
time?
dude, that's fucking
Yeah.
awesome?
The like 20th time, I'd be like, why am I even playing this?
Well, you know, don't let it, you know, do it that many times, you know what I mean? But, you know, like once or twice, you know, let
Yeah.
it fucking rage quit, you know, come back a little more powerful, you know, turn the game off, you know, when it does it, you know, like, that'd be fucking hilarious, you know? Like, all right, what the fuck, dude? You know?
Yeah, it's just like,
Like,
man, you suck.
yeah, like, I just say, like, that would
Cheating
be,
and shit.
what was that?
They're just like, you're just like cheating and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
You're having to cheat to win. The game's
Yeah.
like, are you cheating?
No, yeah, exactly. And the game would realize if you're cheating and be like, all right, if you get to cheat, then I get to fucking cheat. And the game will mimic your
Yeah.
cheat. You know what I mean? Like, no, fuck you, bro. Like, you want to cheat? All right, bitch. This is how we're gonna play it then. You know, and then it starts cheating, and it just makes the game even fucking like just more like, what the fuck am I doing?
Oh, that would be fucking berserk.
That's what I'm saying. That would make a fucking great fucking game. I'm just saying, like, I mean, someone needs to fucking do that. Someone needs to hire me, or at least pay me for that idea.
They fucking do, bro. That's not a bad idea.
No. That's what I'm saying, dude. That'd be fucking sick.
All right. What rating did you guys give this movie?
Oh shit. I gave this movie 2.5. No, 3 stars. Nah, it's 3.5 stars. Yeah, 3.5.
I'll say 3 3/4. I don't know.
You gave this movie 3 stars. Ricky?
I also give this movie 3 stars. It was a decent
Shit.
horror movie.
We're all in range with Ricky. What the fuck is going on, guys?
Yeah. Well, maybe we're all not just being way too generous.
Yeah. All right. So next week's movie, as we predicted, Jason wouldn't show up. So we're gonna do Conjuring 3. The Devil Made Me Do It.
Oh fuck.
Did you forget about that?
Yeah, it's back on HBO. So
Wasn't it your idea, Eric?
It
Yes,
was
it
Eric's
was.
idea. Yes.
I thought I was gonna have
Yeah.
yeah, so will this be our last one for Halloween, or
Yeah. So it's gonna be
So-
on Halloween. So it might. I don't know.
okay?
I don't know the timing on when I'll be home. So I
Yeah,
don't
so
know.
we might have to do it a different day.
we'll talk to you guys.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys know closer to the time.
Yeah. But we'll end it with the fucking good one that's gonna fucking make me poop myself.
Nah, it won't make you poop yourself.
Won't make me poop myself. Well, you ever seen it?
Yeah, a couple times. Because I think I thought we were gonna watch it for a podcast at some point, so I watched it the first time it came out, and I watched it again. It's like, well, then I don't have to watch it later on.
Oh, okay. Is it not good or?
No, it's not bad.
Okay.
It's just I don't think it's that scary.
Oh, okay.
So,
all right.
Yeah. So next week we'll watch The Conjuring. Devil Made Me Do It. If you guys have nothing else, that'll be it.
I'm good.
That's it for me.
No, we're good.
Thanks for
Bye.
watching, everybody. Make sure you guys watch. Make sure you guys like us on Facebook. Facebook.com/Heroic Adventure Productions, Twitch.tv/TurketPlays, and YouTube.com/Heroic Adventure Productions. You can follow us on Twitter at HAP Gaming. Follow me on Twitter at Turkadur. Follow Eric.
On Twitter at Quick and Severe.
Follow Kelly.
On TikTok at mama.muffins and Instagram at muffins08.
You follow Ricky.
At Immiger Lucian92.
And you can follow Jason on Twitter at Unbelievable1. You can also email us at Steve, Eric, Kelly, Jason, and Ricky at hapgaming.com. Each one of those names individually at hapgaming.com. You can find all the stuff I've been saying in the description on youtube.com/Heroic Adventure Productions and twitch.tv/TurketPlays. That's going to be it, guys. Thanks for watching. Join us next week as we play some video games, Tuesday, Wednesday, and join us next Sunday as we talk about Conjuring 3. Devil Made Me Do It. I forgot, and it's right in front of me.
I totally forgot.
I'm like looking
right there in
around.
front of you.
I'm looking around my screen, like trying to find it, and I'm like, oh yeah, I have it on the IMDb right now. So yeah, that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll talk to you guys next week.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.